Oasis on 99X. It's Barnes and Leslie. We are the Morning X. By the way, has anyone seen the Oasis show yet? If you would love to get a review. 470-741-4999. If you've seen Oasis, would love to hear what the hell's going on. I mean, they're selling a lot of beer.
I've been watching all these clips. I cannot wait.
Call us if you've been. Love to hear about it.
You know, we talked about this really exclusive 99X freeloader only deal. Oh, wait, it's a marvelous freeloader deal because Rival Entertainment, 99X, bringing you Marvelous 3, special guest American Hi-Fi October 4th at that really cool historic 4th Ward Skate Park. But we have this really cool deal just for freeloaders. Butch's Buy One, Get One. You buy one ticket, you get one free, including VIP, for a very limited time. But check it out. For 99X freeloaders, you go inside the app and get your deal.
If you guys would just humble me, I need to move over to my very expensive set because, hold on one second.
What?
Because, you know, it's time for Barnes Buzz. These are the stories that don't get any attention. They all fall on my desk.
Yes.
We start with one, Crash, that you'll be very, very thrilled to know. How are your feet? I know your knees messed up, but how are your feet?
Feet are okay. Got pretty good. I've been told I have sexy man feet.
Sexy man feet?
Really?
Yes, because I do pedicures every month.
Same. We haven't done that together yet. We did a foot massage.
What happened to the bro thing?
Well, you're traveling all over the world. You need to stay put and take me out.
Well, I'm here all this week. I was only gone on the weekend. But you only do one a month?
Yeah, one
Oh
pedicure a month, yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
I need to check my records.
Here we go.
I may go twice. It depends. I got an ingrown, Leslie, on the one side. I got to make sure it's cleaned out. Anyway,
TMI.
Back on task. If this is from researchers, and this came out of Men's Health, if you pour a couple of cold beers into a bucket and soak your feet, the carbonation in the ice cold beer is very soothing for tired feet. And this is coming from foot doctors. So if you think that's a waste, maybe it's a new use for the 99 experiment. Maybe we sell it as a foot, tool to sell more of them.
Kind of sound like a waste, but I don't know.
No, I mean, if it's going to give you relief, then I think that's a good way to go. And then you can just look at the can, or maybe you just get a bigger beer and put half of it in the thing and then drink the other half.
Why don't you just wash your feet first, and then when you're done, you could just drink the beer.
True.
If you got clean feet.
That's a good play for someone, just not me. Are you an exerciser? Both of you exercise, right?
Oh, yes.
So procrastinating?
Wait.
What?
Silent on the other end.
Well, I mean, I try to, but yeah.
When you started working here, you were like every day you were getting off and going right to the gym. Did that stop?
Yeah, because now that I have no excuse.
Okay, well, this is proof for you, just because, I mean, I'm a procrastinator too, but I do end up going. Exercise has such a profound effect on your happiness, stay with me, and your well-being, that if you can just get, they've proven this now, as little as 7 minutes of exercise, massive strategy for overcoming depression. Just saying.
I tell people, that haven't exercised in a while, just start with 10 minutes a day.
Crash, we'll put on Supernova or whatever, and you can just walk through the halls in that 7 minutes. Champagne Supernova.
It's just as easy, Barnes.
What?
Taking a Blue Chew.
To exercise?
Oh, crash.
To exercise.
Crash.
Yeah, how sad is that? The only way Crash gets his heart rate going is to take a Blue Chew.
Come on, Crash.
It's not an exercise replacement, bro. Just saying.
I know.
You guys have heard about the ick, right? Well, it's proven now that women suffer more icks than men. Just as an FYI, that's like feelings of disgust towards certain behavior or mannerism in a romantic partner. Yeah, do you have any icks for Lanny?
Not really.
Crash, any icks yet for your girl?
No, man. She's got all the bases covered in that department, man. She's smoking.
It's kind of early in the relationship.
Well, I mean, she's a chronic farter, but that's
Crash.
But you like it?
That's not, I mean, it's kind of funny.
I'm sure she's really happy you just said that on the air.
She's a chronic farter.
Chronic?
She tried to get that on her license plate, but it wouldn't fit. Chronic farter. Okay.
Dang.
Crash liked that one. Okay, so anyway, women, findings have found out 75%, that's how much women have the ick towards us, but men are just at 57%. So Crash proves it. Source of that is Best Life.
Barnes, you have any icks?
Yeah. Like, I'm trying to remember exactly. They're petty icks. Like leaving, like, for some reason, like a water bottle, like anything with a top on it, Heather will leave it halfway screwed on. So when you pick it up or you're going to shake it or you pick it up and everything flies out of it. Yeah.
That really bothers you?
That and a wet paper towel in the sink. I don't know what that's about. Like one more step to the trash can. That's it.
Wow, Barnes.
I mean, you asked.
Okay. All right.
Those are very small. Seasonal depression, as I've already mentioned, is almost over. NFL preseason gets underway this Thursday night. Also, Falcons play Friday night. They're playing Detroit. And college football starts on the 23rd, by the way. With the 30th is a total blackout day. That will be the best day of college football, maybe of the year, from bell to bell. Don't make plans.
No, and can I submit a day off? And you're going to totally understand this, Barnes. My Hurricanes' first game of the year is against Notre Dame at 7:30 on Sunday.
Crash? Absolutely not. Instead, I would like you to take the entire week off. Because you need to pray to any Hail Marys that you have that you don't start out 0-1. I'm just saying. Also, U.S. Open's about to begin. So real sports is coming back.
Welcome to NFL Flag.
Are you ready? Yeah! Are you ready? Yeah!
No matter who you are, lace up your cleats, smear on your eye black, step out on the field and chase something. Chase a goal.
Let's get it!
Chase the big time.
Get that, ladies!
Chase rings. Chase gold medals. Chase all of it. It's all up for grabs now. NFL Flag. Chase something. Visit NFLflag.com to find a league and start the chase today.
YouTube personality Benny Johnson has cracked the code on a new era of newsmaking.
And you know, we have some major members of the White House team that will be joining the program. I know it makes you uncomfortable. It makes me uncomfortable. But ladies and gentlemen, sometimes you just gotta dive right in and say, well.
It's a new cultural landscape.
This is the proper messaging. Thank you. Let's rock and roll.
The Benny Show. Follow and listen on your favorite platform.
Few other things, some news out of Branson, Missouri in this Barnes Buzz segment. Branson police have arrested an infamous flasher. They have finally got this woman repeatedly exposing herself to passing drivers. You, Crash, you're probably thinking, well, what's the problem?
Branson?
Yeah. She's 102.
Whoa!
And she's been arrested for
102 flasher.
For chronic flashing. Yeah. Some financial news. Federal Reserve did not cut the interest rate last week, by the way. But if things continue the way they are, they're saying it's looking good for October 29th. That's for Jimmy Barron and his real estate crew. And the word dude. Do you know where that... Crash, you and I are guilty of saying it a lot. Leslie, not so much. You know where that came from?
Dude?
Came from back in the 1880s. That's kind of a clue.
Seriously?
It was described... the people that would describe young American men who dressed over the top, they were Yankee Doodles.
Dude.
And dude
doodles.
became short for, look at that dude. I had no idea. I may stop saying it now. Like now that I know where it came from.
I always say this show is so educational.
So educational. And the last thing, this is kind of funny. On Thursday night, very serious situation. A search and rescue team, they heard hikers in distress. And this was in British Columbia. So two other hikers called 911 after hearing what was going on and these cries for help. And so they sent out the full search and rescue team. The whole crew went down there. Upon arrival, they get down to these two people, the hikers that they thought were in distress. They had earbuds in, and they were singing at the top of their lungs, Nickelback. True story.
How you remind me.
The interpretation of their pain through them singing this in a canyon, right?
Bring on the jokes.
They may still need to be rescued if you know.
Yes.
But how funny that other hikers thought these people were in pain, but they're just singing Nickelback. And that's it from the Barnes Buzz Desk. All right, you got somebody? All right, someone that went to Oasis. Nice. Hey, Morning X, good morning. Who is this?
Hey, this is Will Allen from Woodstock.
Hey, Will from Woodstock. So you went to Oasis?
I did. So I saw them first at Fox Theater in 1998, and that was a good experience. But this time I wanted to go over to London and see them there in the UK. And very, very difficult to get tickets. It took me about 6 months of refreshing Ticketmaster almost on a daily basis.
Wow.
But this was at Wembley Stadium.
Wow.
On July 26th, 90,000 people there. We had standing tickets, and what they're doing for this tour, if you have standing tickets on basically on the field, if you get there early enough, they have 2 gates that they'll do upgrades where you're what they call front standing. So you're within 25 yards of the stage. Cool. We were very fortunate. We got there early enough where we got these front standing tickets. And as soon as they came up, by the way, they had over there Richard Ashcroft, lead singer of The Verve, as the opener. Mm-hmm. He closes, of course, with Bittersweet Symphony, which was a flashback to me from Sean Demery. Of course, you have to think of that. And you had everybody in the stadium standing, singing every word, which then when Oasis comes out, they have a little video package that is just thrilling. They come out, and I have never seen anything like the reaction they got. It was just unbelievable. And let me tell you that every second of the show, there wasn't anyone sitting down of the 90,000.
Wow.
And they also knew every word to every song.
These are huge fans like you. The fact that it took you that long to get tickets, let me ask you a couple of questions, because how long is the show? I've also been looking at the set list. Were you surprised by any of the songs they did?
You know, I wasn't overly surprised too much. They did go play a couple songs from, like, one song they had wasn't actually on their first CD, but in the box set, it was in there. So there was 1 or 2 songs that were, you know, I wouldn't have necessarily expected, but pretty much everything they wanted to play, everything you'd want, they played. They had 8 songs from What's the Story, which, of course, one of my favorite albums from the 90s. You know, and they have 6 shows that are becoming here in the U.S. If you're thinking about possibly trying to get tickets and go, I would tell you to go. It was very clear that this means a lot to these guys. They come out holding hands. They close with a big hug. They have some banter back and forth. Yeah, it really is.
It really looks like brotherly love. And the fact that they sold out, 7 nights at Wembley is just astounding.
We appreciate you with the review. Thank you so much. And what a way to see Oasis on their home turf. That's pretty cool. Thanks, dude. Thank you for sharing.
Yeah, y'all are welcome, guys. Thank you very much.
You got it. This is the original. This is 99X.
YouTube personality Benny Johnson has cracked the code on a new era of newsmaking.
Very controversial, very strong opinions. A person who speaks truth fearlessly, breaking for nobody.
It's a new cultural landscape.
We're not trying to politicize this. People are primed now, and forgive me, dude, it is what it is. Here's what's going on in your country, bro.
The Benny Show.
Get ready if this is something that you needed to put a little pep in your step. No? Yeah? Okay.
Follow and listen on your favorite platform.